If you're wondering what happens when you go to a chiropractor and the neck or back or whatever part of your spine or your joints crack, if you want to know what the crack is all about, that's the subject of this video, so stay tuned. Hey, I'm Dr. Shaki from Irvine Spinal Wellness Center, your Irvine Posture and Chiropractic Clinic. One of the questions that I'm commonly asked is, what is this cracking? Believe it or not, probably you know, or hopefully you know, that the cracking noise is actually release of joints, gases. We're not going to edit this out. That's just authentic. So it's just the gases within the joint that are being released. But the question is, let's say if you're getting adjusted and your head is turned this way, is the cracking noise, is it coming from the right side or the left side? Which in your case, as you're watching, it's the other way around. And that was actually a study that just recently came out. I want to say in 2020 actually came out. And what they measured was the different pressures within the joint, et cetera, et cetera. And they found out that the actual noise is coming from the opposite side of the contact. So if you're being adjusted on this side, the noise is from joint opening on the opposite side, and that makes the noise. That's when it comes to adjustment. This is not an adjustment. It's still cracking. So not every cracking means an adjustment. There's a difference between adjustment and the actual cracking that you do. When you're cracking your own self, your neck or body, don't think, oh, I just saved this much money going to see a chiropractor. What you're doing is you're just moving whatever joint is easier to move. And have you noticed the more you crack yourself, the easier it is to crack yourself? In fact, you may not even want to crack yourself. You may turn and it just cracks. That's because you're actually increasing mobility in a joint that was easy to move anyway. So it's very non-specific and it just feels good for a different reason. And I'm going to tell you what, when you go see a chiropractor, we palpate the spine and we see what area is just not moving. So it's a fixated joint that we go after and we adjust. The cracking is just part of it. It doesn't have to crack in order for it to be adjusted. So then the question is, why is it that it feels good to crack your own neck or back versus, well, geez, I mean, if it feels good, why not just crack it? The reason it feels good is because it's a movement outside your normal ability. So your normal range of motion, let's say if you're seeing my finger, my normal range of motion of my index finger is to bring it up here. However, with the help of something else, they can go beyond that. That area is called physiological zone. Within the physiological zone, there's receptors in the joint that send a signal to the brain saying something's outside the norm. The brain's like, oh my gosh, what if a lion's chasing after him or her? Let's just send a tranquilizer so this person does not experience pain so it can get the hell out. So that's really the concept behind feeling good when you crack yourself, but really you're not doing yourself a favor because you're making an area that moves too much already move even more. So you don't have that stability and firmness of that joint. So when, let's say someone pushes you, hey buddy, how you doing? The neck goes this way in that segment a lot more. You can it's much easier for you to actually become more unstable and injured. Anyway, I hope that helped. This is a question I'm asked quite often, and I thought to share that with you. If you have any questions or comments, make sure you contact me in the information down below, and make sure you visit my website. It's full of really great information, but dang it, I am so dang biased. So check it out. Let me know what you think. Until next time, take care.